And good day, YouTube. Good day. I have been sitting here and I've been listening and I've been intaking things. And honey, all I got to say is Candus and Don Wells need to be in jail. April Thomas and Sean need to be in jail because there has been a lot of lies spun around these two little girls' whole situation. No little girl just walks off into the woods and disappears. Candace Wells and Don Wells. I just was watching The Vault. I love it. Did subscribe. And Angie makes some major points about Don Wells and Candace. Candace fell apart on Dr. Phil. She didn't want to goddamn on talk. She want to pull the daggone microphone off. She don't. Girl, Don Wells and Candace need to be in jail. And I want y'all to hear this because, baby, somebody is telling Sean, April's cousin, off. Okay, America? Because at the point, April did throw the cousin under the bus. So once you go and listen to this, then it'll make you think April was not there. She's hiding something, and the cousin may be the culprit, along with Two Guns Vito. After you hear this, now y'all hear this, and then we just gonna marinate in it.
That's why you always in the fence. It's your fault. You is the reason why April lost her child. You is the reason why April lost her child.
All you do is play this, so why somebody supposed to give a fuck?
You the reason why the baby dead at the end of the day. You the reason why the baby dead at the end of the day. You the reason.
That's what we're doing. That's
He's the one the baby did at the end of the day. Nah, bitch, get on here.
So that you don't have.
Yeah, right. I'm not. Oh, yeah, they got the whole bunch of old shit. I'm dying, King. And April, you can make a room, I would not respect. And I stand on it.
Your baby mama took her bone, say.
You need to take a fight. You still ass on punishment, mama. And talk your ass too. I would have killed your ass too. That's why you be so in defense mode, because it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault that April don't have her daughter no more. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's your fault. It's your fault. You was not paying.
Ain't nobody mad but you.
You wasn't paying her no attention. April wouldn't either. It's y'all fault. It's y'all fault.
And then what the fuck going on? We ran this bitch bossing up on y'all hoes.
Yeah, I'm glad you don't have real, man.
Why you still
Bossed up on you, man.
with everybody you can argue?
This is Sean getting red about April's baby. Because Sean living her best life, America. She's out here doing everything under the sun. She really doesn't have a real care about what happened to Cupcake at all. None of them do. Now I want y'all to listen again.
You beautiful for not watching her.
You even work hard on it, bitch, because you won't come outside.
You called the police 3 hours later. You ain't give a fuck because it was your child. You called the police 2 hours and 3 hours later, girl. Her brother had to go outside to find her shoes. You ain't shit. They need to take your shirt. DHR need to take your shirt so that shit's
Ain't nobody
there.
taking my shirt, not in this house, I mean. Ain't nobody.
Well, it's enough for them to take them. It's big.
And she stinks up at this house. Yeah, ain't no one.
You is the reason why it's a situation. You the reason why it's a situation. You the reason.
Somebody else saying somebody.
With your careless ass. Careless as fuck. Careless as fuck.
You got
Guess
like
what?
fucked up. Ain't no
Guess what? I ain't even worried about mine being raped because I watch her, though. I watch her.
You sound like fuck her with your right here. Fuck you mean, pussy? Mine right here. I got mine.
Right, and you let April get killed.
Mine.
See how she just said mine right here. I believe after listening to what Sean just said, we all know April wasn't there, America. Sean was supposed to be watching Cupcake. Allegedly, they was somewhere getting ziggity boo. That's what's been said in the wind. That Sean was in the house or somewhere getting high. And that is maybe the reason why the other cousin's mouth couldn't act right when she came out talking to the news people. But my whole situation is when this girl said this about Sean's kids, she said, I got mine. I got mine. And the girl said, yeah, and you let April's get daggone. So when we go back to the story, we all know that Cupcake was not being looked at after anyone. Not April, not Sean, not anyone. We also know that there was two babies outside. Okay? Playing. But April Thomas said she called her baby in or brought the baby in because she wet herself. That's a lie, America. April Thomas did not take the little girl in the house and change her. She was not there. So for all of these people to keep lying about the situations about these children, Cupcake and Summer, Don Wells, Candus, they should have been arrested on the spot. No little girl, I'm a girl, was a little girl. And I'm not walking off into no woods. Now Candus says she was wrapping her mother's leg. I don't believe that. I believe that baby died at that fucking daggone swimming thing. That is the reason why that baby was propped up on that goddamn on cold ass milk. That is the reason why Candus daggone Wells asked her mother, was the baby's hand still in the same position? Candus Wells, you're weird. I don't understand why you would ask your mother that, but that was really weird. And you and your mom, y'all got some secrets. That little girl didn't deserve what y'all got going on. They said Don Wells was a known daggone, whatever he was doing. But the whole matter of this is that a little girl's life just disappeared. And then one was sniped out. Cupcake was sniped out by her own cousin and somebody trying to frame the dad. When you look back at this part of the daggone argument and you hear Sean say, I got mines.
Mine right here. I got mine.
Right, and you let April get killed.
Mine, I can let Sam.
And you let April get killed.
I can let Sam.
Bitch, you wouldn't have shit to say to me. I would have buried your ass next to my
All
dog.
I know is your pull-up game, we can fuck. I know that. I don't get no.
So that's all Sean's defense is. All I know is your pull-up gang is weak. Sean, why come you can't defend yourself? Because see, all of the shit that y'all done lied about with this baby, it's going to come out. It's going to come out. And Sean, you're not looking so innocent at this point. Because you're easy to tell everybody that, hold on, y'all. Let me get to my receipts. You're easy to speak up on everybody, but we all know that you and your little girl made up a lie. And April is protecting you. Yep. Sean, I'm starting to look at you real good at this point. This whole crime with Cupcake was premeditated and April wasn't there. That's why Sean and her family was searching for that baby, pretending to search for her. They were searching for a kidnapped baby with gloves on though. And they made their own life and implicated that they could have been the ones that dumped Cupcake. Something ain't right about Cupcake's story, and they used Patrick Stallworth in it. Sean's daughter. And there was no way that Sean's daughter took her girlfriend's story and brought it to Tom Brown and put that on that man. America. Y'all got to hear Sean's daughter explain how they framed Patrick. Because Sean's daughter is the one that daggone bought Patrick to Tom Brown, girls and guys. Because the little girls that went to the movies with her told her a lie, told her a story. I ain't gonna told y'all that they told her a lie, but they told her a story. And here's the story.
Okay, so all I'm gonna say is, for one, you can't get me investigated because I was at the movies at the time that it happened, and I ended up walking to Roses with a group of friends. First of all, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a camera footage of me there if their camera footage goes that far back. And I also called my mother them to come pick us up from the movies because they were our ride. They informed me that Cupcake was missing. Now, mind you, earlier that day, the people that I went to the movies with, they were on the way around to my house to go to the movies, right? Okay, boom. They come around and come screaming. And I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? They like, this man was trying to get us, such, trying to give us candy at the school. They was leaving cheerleader practice from Hayes, K through 8. And I was just like, that man ain't stun y'all. That man don't want to get y'all. Later on that night, we found out that my cousin is missing. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking none of the man from earlier, which is Patrick. To be specific, I'm talking about Patrick, who was bribing my cousin and my girlfriend and her cousin with candy. And I heard that he was doing that to multiple children out there throughout the whole day. Now, who do you know normal will be doing that for a whole day, from day to night? That is not normal for a person.
Let me stop y'all right here. This little girl has told two lies in one. You already knew Cupcake was missing when you got in the car with your parent and April Thomas, because April got in the car with them to come and get y'all. This little girl took her girlfriend's story from Hayes K through 8 and bought this story to Tom Brown to put it on Patrick Stallworth. Patrick Stallworth didn't get a name until the neighbor seen his car on Facebook. I mean on the news. Now, America, let me see if I can find this before I go any further. April Thomas and Sean are liars. Okay, America, let's prove this to April and Sean. April and Sean. This is when the police got on Patrick. Okay. They never let up off of Patrick. It is daytime. Y'all need to tell the truth about what y'all are hiding in Birmingham, Alabama. It's daytime, America. The police was on Patrick right then and there. They never let up off of him. He hit the news. He got a name. This car was seen at the gas station where they said that he had daggone purchased candy. But as we can clearly see that the Birmingham police lied to us as well as the news. It is clearly daytime. They said Patrick took this little girl at 7:24. Then they told us to go back 2 hours ahead, which would still be daytime. Someone is lying, and they lying big time. We don't know why April is lying with her cousins, but I'm believing that April didn't know that these people had tried to frame Dominic and Paulisha America. Let's get to that. It's paper trails behind Cupcake McKinney's killers. Okay? Always is. Because what they did was wrong. And the cousin told America that it was a framing. It was a framing. Two Guns Veto made it like they were, um, hold on. This is the framing. Vito and them had it all in the daggone frame that it was going to be these two people. Y'all got to understand Cupcake's whole crime was premeditated. And it had to be premeditated by Vito, Sean, all of her daggone family to sit and tell a lie that these are the two people that were going to be arrested for Cupcake. There's a paper trail behind Cupcake's killers and deleters, kidnappers. They left a paper trail behind, America. Stupid them. Okay. So, April Thomas sits here. People is telling April Thomas, why is y'all blaming Dominic McKinney when Cupcake was with y'all? Okay? April knew exactly. There's the silver Chevy. April Thomas knew exactly who took Cupcake. This is not Patrick. This is Nolan Moore, allegedly. And he came to the car, because here it is at the bottom. They told him, Nolan gonna get y'all. And before that happened, he was walking up to April's car in all black with a gun to threaten them. He didn't care that somebody said Nolan gonna get y'all. So, down here it says it. Nolan gonna get y'all. Okay? There's the silver Chevy that the girls in the car said was chasing them. April Thomas knows exactly what happened to Cupcake America. And she is hiding it along with the cousin, Sean. Sean knows what happened to Cupcake. They had on gloves and they were on a live saying they were out looking for the baby. April was not there, y'all. The cousins were looking for April's baby before April got there. This is why they didn't call the kidnapping in until 9 o'clock or whatever. Because they had done something. This baby's crime scene is in someone's house. Okay? What happened to her, she was not suffocated. Birmingham police lied about that. They didn't even have this baby's body, but they had done an autopsy and gave us the daggone how the baby died. And I'm still trying to figure out today why Birmingham police are protecting April Thomas as well. But all I wanted to come in here and say is these people need to be investigated, America. Sean, Vito, all of them, Candus, Don Wells, because y'all's stories stink. And for this cousin to have no acknowledgement about April's baby and what she said, I got mine.
Somebody.
She said she got hers. She said, I got my baby.
Get killed.
Nah, I can let shit out.
And you let April get
I ain't
killed.
let shit out.
Bitch, you want to have shit to say to me, I would have buried your ass next to my
I
dog.
don't know where your pull-up game we can.
Killed.
Nah, I can let shit out.
And you let April get
I ain't
killed.
let shit out.
Bitch, you
Fuck you mean, pussy? Mine right here. I got mine.
right.
See how cold she is? Mine, right here. I got mine. You are cold-blooded because your daughter was with that baby. And you said that your daughter told you that the person that took Cupcake didn't want her. They wanted Cupcake. You said that, Sean. And this is why you and your daughter need to take the stand. Period. There's no reason why you cannot explain why Cupcake was in your presence, in your care, and this baby is not here no more. And why you and your cousins were searching for a baby with gloves on. Sean has a lot of explaining. They got lawyers. Patrick Starworth was daggone framed. There was nothing. This is why they let him go. They didn't have nothing to daggone do but let the man go. These people are some cold-blooded killers. And they daggone deleted a baby trying to frame the baby daddy, and the kidnapping went wrong, America. And they all know it did. The mother is sitting in here with these people, the supposedly alleged the leaders of her child. She's in here with them, and they're having a discussion about who did what.
Person who this person is on Facebook. I just know
These people are the most sickest folks I have ever in my life came in around.
That bitch, April Thomas said she was so excited about the football game, she made a post on Facebook. I bet can't nobody tell me what time the hoe made the post on Facebook. Somebody please tell me what fucking time this hoe made a post on Facebook. Okay, don't worry, I'll tell you. She made a post on Facebook at 7:50. Hold on, don't let me lie. Hold on, I took a screenshot of her post. Y'all, let me see. Oh my bad, she took a post on Facebook at 8:56. Now I know y'all was following the case. What time was Cupcake in the alley with Patrick? Okay, don't worry, y'all don't remember. It's 7:24. At 7:24, Patrick was in the alley with Cupcake. Her son said he seen Cupcake get in a damn blue gray truck with Patrick. Identified the man as the man with a messed up teeth and a fat girl.
Now, this is what I don't understand, y'all. April is around, she say. Her baby is crying. The little boy says she crying. He seen little feet getting in the car. Nobody took this baby. The baby just was getting up in the car. But oh wow, all of this is going on. Nobody goes to get April and tell her that baby is getting in the car with somebody. Or even her brother to that point. Why? Because the story isn't true. Amari was on the football team. Amari was at the football field. The cousin clearly states that when she says what she say. Dominic didn't even go to his own son's football game. Okay? So, April left this baby at the football field to come and drop the other baby off at a birthday party, first and foremost, is what she said. That nobody knew her baby at. Then when everything went down, she said the baby just was outside playing with her little cousin, as they do when she pull up in the projects every day. Then the cousin was watching her. So it's so many different stories behind what really happened. And no, we're not going to shut up about it because these are things that people want to know in America. How they swept this crime of this little girl under the rug and framed two innocent people when the mother was not there. The cousin was supposed to have been watching the baby, but she wasn't watching her. The cousins and them is out. The cousins and them are out looking for this little girl. So that just further lets us know that there was something that happened, and they were not paying attention. So when did Cupcake come up missing? When did April come back to the apartment to be able to throw this story together with her cousin? Use Patrick Stallworth as the go down person, because the first person was everybody talking about Dominic did something to his own daughter. That was the whole thing. And now here we are. Oh, baby, bye. Mm, mm, mm. Can't trust a soul. This is way beyond me why they played a trick like this on America. And it's still up in smokes. And the mama out here just having a good old time, and the cousin too. No cure in the world. And there's people out here that feel the same way I do. That the cousin should be held accountable, and the mother. Because at the end of the day, our mayor in Birmingham, Alabama, stopped doing anything with them, with Cupcake. Yes, ma'am. Their last little thing that they threw for the baby, um, nobody daggone, there was no lights for it. They'd used the lights for the cars. That should have threw a big red flag up to April that they was on to her, and they was on to the cousin and everything, because Mayor Wolfen just stopped doing anything with the situation. Okay. But again, like I said, Don Wells, Candus Wells, and April Thomas and Sean, and everybody that played the part in this baby's deletion all need to be brought to justice. I don't care if it's the cousin. She's supposed to have been watching the baby. The mom who was where she was but lied. That's the thing about April. You got to throw her in it after all, because she's covering up for somebody in her family. But they framed Patrick Stallworth in the end. And we all know Patrick was framed because they had nothing to hold him for in jail. And that's why America should be making us think about what's really going on with this innocent man being tricked out of his daggone freedom and made to be a monster. And this man never sexually assaulted this little girl. Patrick never even had Cupcake. They had Cupcake from the beginning. Cupcake was seen after the 12th America. Somebody deleted this little girl after the fact. Justice for these two babies, Summer Wells and Cupcake McKinney. That the real truth come out about them babies. Because ain't nothing but lies been spun about these children. Y'all have a blessed day.